Hey, good morning, everybody. It's early mornings, LALATE. How are you? Did you crush the Monday? Well, it's time to crush the Tuesday. The toast is toasted. I'm here, you're here, and big updates about your second stimulus check, second stimulus package, the shocking remarks about repurposing CARES Act 1 money that didn't come from me for the thousandth time. Apparently, someone's watching these videos, and apparently that person is Mitch McConnell and Steve Mnuchin, that now repeating the words of this channel and urging the Temple of Doom to do exactly what I have been pushing for months. The only question is whether the Temple of Doom's doing it. So time to send some $12 ice cream to butter them up. So the butter is buttering, the toast is toasting. I'm here, you're here, and meantime, viewers continue to get big grants, $100,000 gotten by viewers of this channel on Monday, and the numbers are still growing. I'm still reading through the private messages. Exciting news, we're pushing to the finish line, and I'm getting more people more money, and you're gonna find out in this video how you can get additional stimulus money on Tuesday mornings, LALATE. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning. The bacon's bacon. The bacon is bacon. Don't be bacon. The sausage is sausaging, and the toast is toasted. I'm so glad you're here. It's a great Tuesday morning. It's an easy breezy day. It is cold in Los Angeles. You've not seen me outdoors taping for a while because it's just been cold. So I hope you're warm where you are. Drop in the comments below where you're located and what the high temperature is supposed to be for today. I'd love to hear it. It's supposed to stay in the 40s and 50s here in LA, and it's just staying cold. So thank you for joining me. If you've not subscribed, please do, because I'm getting people money right now, stimulus money. This is money you're owed. This is first stimulus money that's available for you. It's not going to be available indefinitely, and I'm getting viewers a lot of it. Got the viewers about 100,000 yesterday, and you could be the next viewers getting money as well. So in this video and throughout the videos of this day, I'll be detailing it for you. Also, liking this video. Liking the video helps the video appear higher in the algorithm. We were being beaten up on the algorithm on Sunday, but did well on Monday. Also, this is an enhanced viewing experience, which as an enhanced viewing experience, it comes with a side of champagne. I'm just kidding. It comes with $12 ice cream, yeah. On this side is a super chat, and as a super chat, you can interact and chat with your viewers and friends and Purple Power friends if you're tuning in at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when this video debuts. It's also featured in the video 30 minutes from now, part 2 of Early Morning to LA. There's always 2 shows. The second show is at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with other details about your stimulus. The great thing about the live chat is you see the same faces. This is a very tight community, always about 60,000 views per video every morning. Everyone starts to know each other. So introduce yourself to the people over there. If you need help with one another, finding grants, introduce yourself to others, and they may help you as well. And with that, let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news as you sit here today is that viewers continue to get big gold money. And $100,000 was gotten by viewers Monday by using not one, not two, but all 3 of the different right now money processes that I've been going over on this channel since Thursday. And yesterday I ramped it up even more, and today I'll be ramping it up because of confusion of now what's brewing on second stimulus. Bottom line is I'm a little bit complex and confused as to whether stimulus will come out during the holidays, whether you'll have enhanced unemployment benefits, a stimulus checks, extension of benefits, and ultimately, I'd rather have you have tens of thousands of dollars right now in the event that something goes left or right or downhill with the congressional members over the next few days, and this is what's working very well. So in the last 24 hours, one viewer got a $14,000 grant application on file that he believes is going to get approved for Massachusetts. Second, another viewer got a $14,000 or $16,000 EIDL approved within just days of applying, since Thursday applying. Told you. Third, a viewer got $11,000 in escalated benefits under UI. And additionally, I had other viewers get $5,000, $6,000, $9,000 in the first one, the CARES Act 1 money. Wow. So let's go over each of them. In this video, I'm going to go over the first two. I'm going to go over in this video, I'm going to go over escalated benefits, and then I'm going to go over CARES Act. In the next video, I'm going to go over CARES Act and EIDL. So, and then in this video, I'm also going to go over what's happening with Congress. All right, so escalated benefits has really been one of the easiest winners for viewers. And the reason you should be doing this is very obvious if you've not seen it, but I want to make it obvious to you. UI and PUA are expiring in December if Congress doesn't get their act together. And ultimately, I don't want you to wake up on January 1st and say, I'm unemployed and I have no unemployment benefits. Yes, that could happen if Congress doesn't do anything. And so ultimately, I'd rather have you get $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 right now by using a process that you're entitled to money, and get that money now as a buffer against not getting a few $100s in each week of January because of Congress. You see how the math works? All right, let's get to it. How do you do this? It's very straightforward. You pull your 2019 tax return. You look at it. How much did you make? Then after you see how much you made, understand this is what's going to happen. If you made over 30,000, if you made over 25,000, and if you made over 18,000, these are the three ranges we're going to discuss right now. And I'm going to explain to you how much money you can get. First, if you made over $30,000, you're going to be able to raise your unemployment benefits by about $200 to $400. Well, sometimes it's $400, but generally $200 to $300 per week retroactively. And if you've been on unemployment since February, that would be upwards of $10,000 in your account, bam, right now. And that has been predominantly what viewers have done. The viewers that made over 30,000 are really listening to these videos, and they're really doing it quickly because they understand it's a lot of money and they're getting it quickly. And I think it's like half a dozen people get over approximately $10,000 in escalated benefits right away. Second, if you made $25,000 to $30,000, you will be able to raise it about $100 a week. So 30 weeks is about $3,000. Bam, right in your account. Third, if you made $18,000 to $25,000, you'll be able to raise it about $50 a week. $1,500 in your account approximately. Bam, right now. So how do you do it? It's very simple. The most important thing is following up with the unemployment department after you send it. The way you do it is very simple. You get to that 2019 tax return. You scan it, you put it in your computer. Then you open your computer, you write a nice letter saying, Dear Unemployment Department, please look at my 2019 tax return. I made $31,000 last year. I'm currently being paid $125 a week in the state of New York. Please look at my current tax return. I want to see if I possibly qualify for additional weekly benefits or extra weekly benefits. Very simple. Set it out and set it off, and they'll get back to you and they'll say, yeah, you do qualify for additional weekly benefits, and here it is, and here's how much you're going to get retroactively. It's very simple. One, they have to pay the money. Two, they have to do it retroactively. Three, and this is a sort of a new question I got, which is a great question. It's for the period in which you are unemployed. So if you're unemployed March to October, but have been employed in the month of November, this would be for your unemployment benefits from March to October. It would not be for November. So it's very simple. And it does not have anything to do with Congress, and there's no congressional deadline that would make it inapplicable for you to apply in the coming days. But I want you to get it in right now. All right, next, escalated. Next is CARES Act 1 money. This is what has been the real success of for the viewership of this channel. And what's important to understand is that you can do it by telephone, by internet, and by social media. But ultimately, you need to do it. You need to push forward, and you need to do the work yourself because you can't expect anyone to do it for you. What's important to understand is that this is your money. This is money that Congress gave to the state, to then give to the city, to then give to the county, that was supposed to be given to you. And ultimately, they were late, the states, giving the money to the cities and counties. And now what they're doing is that they're saying, hey, come and get it. And people don't know to come and get it. And if they don't come and get it, it's gone. And this money is literally going away into around middle December. Some of it has gone back in some cities and counties, but generally it has not yet gone back. And so what can you get? You generally can get rent. Then you can generally get utilities. Next after that is food. And then after that, medical. And then after that, very rarely hazard pay and then business grants. And so where is this money? It's in your city your city offices, your county offices, or your state housing authority, or your utilities company. Now, this is what this money. There is also some private money that certain religious organizations have absolutely done wonderful jobs for some of the viewers of this channel paying their rent. But that's not this money, but I do detail that on what I'm about to get to in a second. But this CARES Act 1 money is being held by your city, your county, and your state. And it's also held in your utilities company. So what do you call it? It's called assistance or help or grant. But generally the word grant confuses people. And I'll explain to you why. I think that the word grant, in some people's understanding of the word, they think it means a check for nothing. Can I get a grant? Oh, you just want a $10,000 check? We don't have checks sitting around. No, but when you say, if I need rental assistance with paying the bill, oh, sure, yeah, we have that. We have things where if you're having problems paying the rent, we'll help you. You see how they don't understand certain words, so make them very simple. And the way you do it is you call up City Hall. You call it the county hall, you call it the state housing authority, and you say, hey, do you have rental assistance for COVID? I'm having problems paying my rent, or utility, or food, or do you have any assistance for the pandemic? Very, very simple. And they do have it. And what's important to understand is in the case of the one viewer yesterday said Massachusetts, that's the state that people thought there was nothing left. Oh no, this viewer found the application for rent and got in for a family of 4 or 5 and got a $14,000 rental grant application in Massachusetts. Philadelphia. If you go on Philadelphia online and you look for rental grants, it looks like they're expired. No, another person found the Philadelphia grant. California, Los Angeles. Let's use Los Angeles example. Rental grants, no. They deploy the rental grants early on, but they do have utility grants. In fact, every utility grant program has a utility assistance plan grant free. This is, and you need to go get it. So you need to do this. First, the telephone. Second, online. Every city and every county and every state housing authority has their own website. And ultimately, there's no one single website for everything. People keep on assuming it's sort of like the Amazon of the government. Isn't there just one website that has every single city on it? No. Isn't there one website that has everything in the state of, California on it? No. In Florida, for example, Miami-Dade County has their website. And has one for rent. Then if you go up to Broward County, has its own county website, and they have one listed on there for rent, and same thing for West Palm Beach. So they all have their own websites. So online websites are very good as well for your city, county, and your state housing authority. Again, do not go outside of what I'm telling you. So you should not be looking for private grants. Early on Thursday, when I first launched this, some people were saying, I was on a website and I applied for 35 different grants. What? 35 places don't have this money. There's only one city where you live. You don't live in 35 cities. So clearly you've landed on a private grant website. This is John's grant, Joe's grant, Steve's grant. Everyone's giving out a grant. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to this CARES Act 1 money. All right, next, let's turn to Congress and what's going on with Congress. This is really incredible, great news. Congress is now trying to do exactly oh my God, the power of purple power. They're doing exactly what I have asked them to do for upwards of weeks. You clearly have understood that for no less than several months, I have been shouting and laughing and pointing and doing this and that and this and them to repurpose CARES Act 1 money. I said repurpose CARES Act 1 money, repurpose CARES Act 1 money. 500, I always do the same hand gesture. There's $500 billion, $800 billion at SBA to repurpose that CARES Act 1 money as a $5,000 stimulus check. Well, guess what happened? Mitch McConnell and Steve Mnuchin said that on Friday. Said that to the Democrats. Said, you know what? We have enough money to repurpose for CARES Act 1. We don't need to be spending new money. Let's just repurpose the CARES Act 1 money and get it done as a second stimulus package right now. My goodness. I mean, it's just insane that they're repeating exactly what this channel is saying, because you have been sharing these videos and tagging Steve Mnuchin and Mitch McConnell and Mitch McConnell's communications director. They see this. Ultimately, I always have a mental block, I guess you would say, in understanding the power of the success of this channel. And ultimately, 2 million views a day is a lot of views, but then also I forget the impact of it. And yeah, they're seeing this. They're seeing this. So they told the Temple of Doom to do exactly what I had been saying for weeks. And then came this. Temple of Doom said no. Oh God. Here we go again. I said no. And so then yesterday, Joe Biden came out and said, you know what? There's a New York Times article today that says, I want to do a quick, fast stimulus package, get it out during the holidays because we need it right now. And that's really not my position. My position is supporting what Nancy Pelosi wants, which is a $2.2 trillion bill. I don't like those words. And I'll tell you why. Because no one is going to pass a $2.2 trillion bill from the Republican Party over the holidays, or any holiday, or any day of the week, as long as they're in power. And they're currently in power. And so they are not going to push or approve or even call for a vote anything that Nancy Pelosi wants or now Joe Biden wants. And ultimately, this is the problem. That as you sit here today, the Democratic leadership has now gone back to becoming partisan and doing exactly what Joe Biden said they would not be doing, being partisan. And by being partisan, they're not going to have a stimulus agreement or negotiations off of a her way or the highway $2.2 trillion amount. Remember how many times I said our way, her way to the highway? And then Mark Meadows said Nancy Pelosi, all she wants to do is her way or the highway. That was also when he repeated this channel as well. And he was wearing a purple tie when he said that as well. Yeah, that was no joke. We're back to her way or the highway. And ultimately, my position of this is it's scary, because this may mean that you may not have any stimulus negotiations effectuated during the holidays. And if there's no stimulus negotiations because she doesn't want to move off of $2.2 trillion, you will not see a stimulus check over the holidays, and may not see one in January, and all your unemployment benefits are going to expire. So that's why you need to stay with me on getting your stimulus relief right now, right here. Very fast and very quick. Coming up after this, at the 6:30 mark, is more about unemployment benefits and, the CARES Act 1 money, and then EIDL. I want you to do EIDL because that's not going to be around forever either. As always, go to the Friends channel, subscribe, also like this video. See you in a few minutes at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at the bottom of the hour. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and stay in LA for more.